What's happening, guys? I hope you are doing fantastic. I wanted to just hop on, share a quick little encouragement and reminder for a lot of us. You know, it's pretty simple. All of our actions and our words start with a thought. But most of it actually is thinking patterns we've allowed to be embedded in there from days, weeks, months, years prior. It's interesting. So the average human being has somewhere around like 40 to 60,000 thoughts in a day. We'll just go with 60,000, okay? The average human being also is faced with 30,000 decisions in a day. And there was some research done about this, and the research showed regarding human thought life that the average person, like I said, has 60,000 thoughts, okay? And 80% of that 60,000 is on loop from the day before. And of that 80%, 90% of it is negative. So what's that say? The average person's thought life is dominated by ongoing thinking patterns and thinking processes that are negative. I dealt with this for a long time. The enemy tries, no matter how good our thinking gets, he throws those crazy, stupid thoughts in there, and there's stuff we got to deal with. That's a fact. But I'll say this. Sometimes I think that we just think it's just going to kind of go away just without doing anything. Like, oh man, I don't really like that thought. Like, I'm just not going to think about it anymore. It just keeps coming up though, but I hope it just goes away. It doesn't work like that. It takes intentionality to break that loop, to break that cycle and pattern that's just ongoing and ongoing and ongoing. It takes partnering with God. It takes getting some help from somebody if it's that bad and you need it, you know? Therapist, counselor, coach, mentor, whatever it is. Writing, reading. But the biggest one, I feel like, is this. And it's simple, but the biggest one is this. Our mind is our spiritual stomach. What it is I chew on in there is going to be digested through my words and through my actions. Now, I can't choose every thought that pops in my head, but I can choose which ones stay. And if there's thoughts in my mind that have loops going that are negative, ongoing and ongoing, it's because I am allowing it. Those things can be broken. Those things can stop. But again, what am I putting in my mind? What am I watching? What am I listening to? How much am I in the Word, listening to messages, the right podcast? Am I checking out on Netflix? What conversations am I allowing myself to be a part of? What books am I reading? All these different things. We're feasting. It's the food that we're putting in our spiritual stomach that will be digested through our words and actions. So I just want to encourage you guys, like, there's a lot of crazy stuff, negative stuff going on in the world. But we don't always have to be thinking that cycle can be broken and we can stay free from it. We don't have to just listen to that on loop all the time in our head. We don't have to agree with it. We can break that cycle and implement positive, hope-filled, good news, the gospel, good news, God's voice,